Okay, now we're going to take a look at the FlowHood application. Now we already have a FlowHood in our error balance tools under our class labs. I want to mention your Primo PDF. If you haven't already downloaded, you want to go ahead and download that so you can convert some of your files, your text files, to PDF after you've edited your files. If you want to give someone a file that they can't edit. So let's go to our FlowHood, and under our class labs, lab 3, we have a split system with some FlowHood readings. Okay, so this job number in the XML file, this is a job number. The first part of the file refers to the form. The second part of the file refers to the actual job number or file number. The last part of the number reflects the type of file this is. So this is how we're going to communicate back and forth through the system and be able to pull up these files. You can take the XML file and change the name to a TXT extension. And this is how the system's communicating back and forth to be able to store the data and to pull the data back up. So if you do change that, you want to make sure you change it back to an XML. And this is a text file that it'll create. So right now, the file name is 6 X's in a row. You can name a file whatever you want. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and copy that. And as you notice, our directory is different than our C drive, our actual directory. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and paste it here. So because this file does not exist in our C directory, it says it doesn't exist. What we need to do is go ahead and highlight the address and copy it, and we'll paste it into our default directory. Make sure you put a slash, because the actual file is in the FlowHood, is in this split system -1 FlowHood readings folder. So when we go to save that, it created a directory in our system 32 for this particular file. So we're going to go ahead and copy this again and close out the file. Now when we launch the FlowHood form, you can see it saved our directory. So now when we type in the 6 X's or paste it in if you copied it, now it says it read that file from that directory location. Okay, you must give your file a site name, a date, a job number. I typically like to put my name and then my email address in the entry by. And then when you first start adding data to this file, when you click to start, it zeroes everything out. So you don't want to type in a bunch of numbers here. So right now we have 200, 200, 200, 200. We have 200 CFM from supply 1 register through supply 5 register, and then we have 150 from 6 to 10. So we're going to go ahead and save this to text, save it to XML, and it's saving it to that FlowHood. So now when we go to that folder, and we read the text, we can see S1 through supply 6, actually 5, is where we end at 200. And then starting from 6, we go 150, 750, so on and so forth. And at the end, we get the total CFM down there. That number's the total that you see here. You can always use this button to clear all if you wanted to start over. Create another job number. So what we're going to do is we're going to make these 500 and S2 500. We're going to go ahead and change the date to 2014. We're going to save to text and save to XML. So now when we clear all and pull the file up, you can see the changes that occurred. And then if we look at the text, you can see the changes that occurred here. You could always take this file and edit the file. You can save that file, and then we can print. We can create a PDF out of this file. So we're going to go ahead and print it to our directory. Class Labs, HVAC, FlowHood readings. And now we have the file with our changes. Now you could actually give these files or folders to a friend or instructor, contractor, or as a contractor yourself, just store it to your job projects. And after you're done with your project, you might want to change the directory back to the default. For your next project. And now when we launch it, you can see our directory is back to our default.